Well, good morning and welcome to Rovali's Daily Podcast. How's everybody doing today? I hope you're doing well. I am doing well. It is a gorgeous morning. Going to be a gorgeous day today. I think the high is 91. I'm looking out the window. By the way, I'm in my office right now. The reason I'm not in my kitchen is because sometimes when there's updates to Facebook or Zoom, which I normally use, it doesn't work properly on my MacBook Pro. And so I come to my desktop and it seems to work fine here on my Windows desktop. So sometimes I have to switch and, oh, that's okay though, because it should change the scenery, right? Anyway, I've got a lot to share with you today. We're still working on the big news that I talked about yesterday. Oh, by the way, before we begin, cheers with me, won't you? Have a drink. That's a good coffee right there. Well, I'm really excited for the weekend because we have some awesome offerings for you this weekend. And I had Kim and I invited my brother and his wife to dinner last night at my house, at our house. And we had a really good time. We talked, we listened to music, we had some wine. I barbecued some beef shish kebabs, grilled some corn. We had some baked small potatoes and then fresh veggies. And we did something that we test drove something that I'm going to tell you at the end of the podcast today. Okay. But we test drove it and it worked great. So, and that's part of the big news coming down the pike. Okay. Just part of it, a small part, but a part nonetheless. Anyway, I want to welcome you to our podcast today. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, you guys, let's see what we got here. I'm going to share my screen with you and show you some of my features. And I remembered how to toggle back and forth, so I can do that, okay? All right, let's see. Let's share the screen real quick. And we're gonna share, because I want to show you my features today, but I like to show you in full color. There we go. All right, so we got this is a salmon weekend. And we've got a couple of great dishes that we're going to do with salmon. And we tried this one yesterday, at least Kim did. She had it for lunch. And because see this picture right here, that's what she ate yesterday. So we took some pictures of it for presentation for you guys. And then, of course, you know, we don't just throw our dishes away. No, that would be sacrilege. She ate it. But she said it was so good. So this is our salmon Caesar salad, and you get a beautiful, as you can see, a beautiful fillet that sits on top of our lettuce with our homemade Caesar dressing, fresh tomatoes and lime, and or excuse me, lemons. And it was really super tasty, according to Kim. I did not have this dish. But we've had it before in the past, and this one is a really good dish. It's light, it's healthy, it's beautiful. Look at that. It's a work of art. And then our other featured dish, check this out. This is the salmon risotto with broccoli. And this one's really good. Our risotto is really good. Sometimes you get risotto that might be a little al dente or a little too mushy. And our risotto is just like the perfect texture. And look at that fillet of salmon. It is just simply beautiful. And we've got some cubed tomatoes. And I heard that actually the cubed tomatoes mixed with everything, it tastes really good. It's a nice little accent. And then, of course, our steamed broccoli. So this is a really good dish, and we're serving that up today for lunch and dinner all weekend long. But it's a really good dish, and Chef Ro knows how to do salmon, and it's beautiful. The flavor is just really nice, and these fillets that we have are super fresh and super delicious. Okay, so let's move on, because I got a lot of pictures to show you. See, doing it this way affords me a little more leeway as far as how many things I can show, because I can't show you 12 dishes at Rovali's on my iPad because you'd be like, okay, get out of here already. I know sometimes I say a little long. I know. I'm trying to get better, but you know how it is. I like to talk, and there you go. Anyway, so here's my featured desserts. We got a whole brand new round of desserts for you. The key lime cheesecake. This one is super good. And you can look at the layers. You know, look at the layers right here. It is just a really, really good cheesecake, a spectacular flavor, never too much lime, never too much of anything. There's the balance is just as perfect as you can see these layers right here. Really, really, really good cheesecake. So that's one of our featured desserts this weekend. We also have the Pina Colada cake, and this one is really good too. I know I say that about all of them, but you know, Andrea, if you've never had our desserts, please at least give it a try so you can see what everybody's talking about, because her desserts are really delicious. And this is the Pina Colada cake. Very, very nice cake, beautiful to look at, and more beautiful to taste. So there you go. Next up, we have the Amaretto Tiramisu. We have this about maybe every 3 weeks, I think. It is a really popular tiramisu. Very, very good flavor. It's got orange in it, and if you're a tiramisu fan, this is one that you want to definitely get. It's a really good dessert, very light, very creamy, all around delicious. All right, let's move on, shall we? Ooh, look at this, the butter pecan. That is one of my faves too, the butter pecan cake. And you know, it is delicious in its simplicity. Okay, even though you know, you're like, well, that's not as fancy as the other cakes. Trust me, the flavor, I call this one a flavor bomb because it's just got a really good flavor that just goes boom. And you just feel happy. You feel happy inside. So the butter pecan and the butter, and if you look at the frosting here, it just melts in your mouth. It just melts in your mouth. It's a great cake. So recommending the butter pecan cake. Let's move along, shall we? And then we have the strawberry coconut cake. And this one, as you can tell, it has baked coconut. It's kind of, you know, got that beautiful color to it, a little singe to it. And it is a 3-layer cake, as you can see here. And the frosting on this one is the perfect balance for that cake, the cake inside, and it's just got a really good flavor. Coconut fans, rejoice. Rejoice, I say, rejoice. That's a good one. Let's see what else we got. What else is next? Ooh, so it's going to be 91 degrees. You heard me say that at the beginning of the podcast. And when it's in the 80s to the 90s to the hundreds, the Rovali's Italian sodas will bring your temperature down, your core temperature down. It'll cool you right off. And we've got probably 25 different flavors that you can choose from. But there you go. The Italian cream sodas are really super tasty, and you can have your choice. We've got so many flavors, and they're all really good. Okay, let's move along, shall we? Now we're going into the cocktails, okay, for the adults. And this one is the strawberry basil smash. And as you can tell, it's got our muddled fresh strawberries in there. And it's a really good cocktail, very cold, very fresh tasting, because it's got fresh strawberries. You can't go wrong. So the strawberry and a little bit of basil, okay? We can do we do amazing things with lavender. We also do amazing things with basil as well. So there you go, the strawberry basil smash. And we have the adult raspberry mint iced tea. That one has got a shot of bourbon in it, and it's a really good iced tea. That's why we put the adult in there, okay? And that's a really good tall drink, and very flavorful, and it's perfect for when it's hot outside. Great flavors. Oh, and you can see the fresh raspberries right in there, fresh lemons. That's a beautiful drink. Beautiful drink. Let's see what else we have here. Ooh, okay, the number one. Oh, you got to have that. We got to keep selling it because everybody loves it. The vodka lime Ricky float. It's got a scoop of delicious lime sherbet in it, and you know, it's interesting because folks from outside of Utah don't know what a lime Ricky is. That's a Utah thing. I didn't know that. I thought everybody knew what a lime Ricky is, kind of like an Arnold Palmer. Most people know what that is, but outside of Utah, they don't know what a lime Ricky is, and And we've been selling them because they're curious what a lime Ricky is, and then a float with vodka. There you go, you guys. Beautiful cocktail. Let's move along. Ooh, the cucumber lime mule. Our mules are, yeah, we have some of the best mules in the state, in the country, in the stratosphere, on the continent. Oh, I went backwards. Anyway, this is a really refreshing mule, fresh cucumbers and lime in this mule. If you like Moscow mules, you simply have to have the cucumber lime mule. And we also have the pine. I don't have a picture of it, but we have the pineapple Mexican mule too, with fresh pineapple. And that's a good mule as well. So we got a whole team of mules. I got about 7 mules now, I believe, all different flavors, and they're all super good. Okay, fresh lavender mule, Long Island mule. What else do we have? Irish mule. Come on, guys. Next up, oh, we're going into the wine now. This is the Cashmere Black Magic, and I talked to you guys about this yesterday as well. And this one is a really nice. It's a tinge sweeter than our typical wine. So it's got like a nice little sweetness to it. Very, very nice wine. The Cashmere Black Magic by the glass tonight. And we have our new Valpolicella. I wanted to introduce this to you again because our old Valpolicella we've had for years and years and years, a long, long time with Rovali's. But I'm one of these guys, okay, I believe in loyalty, I really do. But if something better comes along that's in the same vein, that's in the same wheelhouse, we try it. And if it's that much better, then we switch. And that's why we're switching to this Valpolicella right here. It's got a different label. It's a beautiful red wine, Italiano. And this one is just a better wine. So we had to go with it. So there you go. All right, Valpolicella. Now, before I get to the last picture, I believe, I want to tell you, so I told you about the big news and we're working on it, and I'm still working on it, okay? And I want to put it together because I want to put it together so it's just right. It takes a little bit of time, but here's a little hint, okay? Bada boom, bada bing. Okay, so we are going to do something beginning Monday called Rovali's Dessert Roulette. All right, so as you can see, what we're going to do is you're going to let us pick the desserts for you. So if you choose the roulette package, we're going to give you 4 cakes. Count them. 4 different, well, not necessarily cakes, but desserts. Okay, 4 different desserts. At our discretion, we choose for you. That's why we call it roulette. You don't know what you're going to get, but for 15 bucks. Okay, so you're going to be saving some money for getting 4 desserts, and that's a really good deal. I'm super, super excited about this. I know we've seen like Amazon does it. Like you can go to Amazon and you can buy a box, and it could be this big, it could be bigger, you know, and then they have a certain price for this box, and you get whatever is in that box. Okay, you don't know what it is, and a lot of it is stuff that you may not use, but it's the anticipation of getting in these boxes. Now, most of the time, in fact, the videos that I've seen, almost all the time, you're getting way more than you paid for it. So let's say the box costs $100, you know, and you start to open it, and you get, you know, Wi-Fi routers, or you get a phone, and you get all this other stuff, and you know, just a miscellaneous, you know, products. And by the time you add them all up, it's way more than $100, you know. And sometimes you get something really, really nice that they'll throw in there that's, you know, maybe worth $300 just for one item. So, you know, it's kind of fun, and a lot of places are doing it. And I said, you know what, we need to do this. Actually, in fact, Kim kind of gave me the idea yesterday. I started thinking about it, and I said, let's do our own roulette, Rovali's Dessert Roulette. And so we get to choose 4 desserts. You just say, give me the roulette. Here's my money. And we go and pick it up and package it for you and give it to you. And then when you get home, you open it up and get what you get. So it should be a lot of fun. Anyway, we're gonna start that on Monday. But I just wanted to introduce it to you and get you to thinking about it a little bit. I'm excited about it. So that's what we did last night. I mentioned when my brother and his wife came over last night, we did that. I didn't even know what we had. Kim brought it from Rovali's, and I said, well, what do we got? She goes, well, you have to open it to see. And last night we had chocolate decadence, that picture you see right here, okay? We had chocolate decadence, we had the strawberry champagne cake, and we had the spumoni cake, and we had the Italian cream cake. And it was great. I mean, the people were sharing and you know, and wanting to sample it. So it was a lot of fun. And so let us, I dare you to play Rovali's dessert roulette. Let's put it that way, okay? All right, you guys. Now let's see if I can get this back to where I want to be. Let's see. There we go. I'm there. Okay, there. Look at that. I popped back. And I can do that back and forth now. I'll get a little bit better. Anyway, so there you go, guys. That's what we have on tap for you this weekend. Of course, when I say tap, I mean we also have 12 beers on tap as well. So we're ready for a great weekend. We're ready to ease your mind, ease your tensions, give you delicious food, make your taste buds happy, please your palate. You know, it goes on and on and on, but we're ready to see you. I got some fresh jokes for you. And we are excited. Oh, here's the other thing too. Check this out. 91 degrees, that's patio time. Okay, that is perfect patio weather to go outside, dine out on the patio, and really relax. We're gonna, I'm doing some new music for you as well. So we're gonna have a great song list playing for you. And it's going to be just a fantastic weekend. So we want you to come and enjoy it with us. All right, how about that? Come and enjoy it with us. I'm excited for it. We're glad for all your support. We're glad that we're here to be able to serve you guys, and nothing makes us happier. And you may think that's kind of a corny line, but it's true. You know, when we have satisfied customers, it makes us happy. It really does. It makes me happy. And then, like I said, I'll be working the rest of the weekend on our big news, and I'll try. I can't promise you I'm going to reveal it on Monday, but I will try to get it done and reveal it on Monday. I will try really hard, okay? But it won't be tomorrow, and it won't be today. All right, you guys. Well, it's a pleasure having you with us, having you watch the Rovali's Daily Podcast. Don't forget, we still have curbside and takeout, and you can call at 801-394-1070, or better yet, go online to rovalis.com, ROVALIS.com, place your order for lunch or dinner, and we will run it out to your car and with smiles on. All right, you guys, have a wonderful day. We will see you on the flip side. Ciao for now. Whoop, and a double whoop, and a triple.